Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 348 of the Level Up program and day number 58 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is all about my daily practicing of shooting the dice at the craps table as well as playing a blue-collar craps style of play. If you watched the show yesterday, we had 3 shooters. We had 2 good shooters, 1 mediocre shooter, and we were up almost $500 by the end of the day. On the YouTube side of things, we got Uncle Hoku checking in number 1, followed up by Lazy Dog, Red from Michigan, Wattage Live Craps, and Coach Joe. Good morning to all. We are going to continue practicing with this all 7 set, the 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set. And this is just in preparation for my Illinois trip coming up next week, Friday. And I'll be going into the June 1st on that Saturday as well. Good morning, Leadham, checking in. And our goal in Crapsee today is to start with a $1,400 bankroll, try to get to $1,600 plus, trying to do some recovery from our bets earlier in the week here. And if you are playing on Crapsee, make sure you click on that live tab and that'll bring you right to the table here that we're playing on. Also consider giving that thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't done so already. Let's get started right away. We'll start off with a $15 pass line bet. And we're going to use the black color dice today. I have not used these for a long time, and to be completely honest with you, I did a little bit of warming up today, and it was a little bit of mixed results. So bet accordingly. We'll go all bet set here and dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3, the all 7 set. And we're going to start off with the 2, 4, 6, the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. And as long as his name came up, let's send out prayers and thoughts to him. I have not heard any updates at all, but I had heard that his mother had had a stroke and that she was put on hospice. So hopefully everything is still working out for him. Good morning, John GT. I've not seen you here for a while, my friend. Welcome back. We're going to go 96 across on our bet level here. So $15 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, 18 on the 8. Our goal is going to be taking 1 hit. We'll pressure the number hit as well as the sister number. Take a second hit. Hopefully that'll be the number that was pressed up. If not, we'll do the same thing with that. Press up 2 units, the number that's hit, as well as the sister number, and then the third one would be our out of the shooter mark. So it's been crazy at work, he goes. So I'm glad that you came back. Local all bets set here. 15 people on Crapsee. You got 18 people watching. 7 likes. Hit that thumbs up and dice out. A little bit long on the land zone. We got OMC Craps. All the dots and all the spots. Midnight. That's one of the bookends. Yesterday we ended up hitting that small on that third shooter, and that was the number we could not get, was that midnight. So here we knocked it all the way right away. Good morning, Joel, checking in. JR22. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And I had heard that there might be a slight update on Crapsee coming up soon. Hopefully, I've not heard much about it lately, but should hopefully be coming out soon. So I'm excited to see what that is going to be. I had heard that we're going to be able to do that broadcast link as well, but none of us are using it this time. All bet set. This out. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got a 5, 2, 7, and that is an ouch. So that's going to be a primary on top on that left side, and a primary on top on the right side. So it's a primary on top. And that is the killer with this all 7 set if you stay on axis with the dice and they stay primary. And that's what I've saw in a couple of my warm-ups. So we might be able to switch over to that 2V dice set a little bit later. Let's give her one more shot here and see what happens. Good morning, Glenn, checking in. Let's go again, $15 pass line bet. This time we're going to pick up $5 on a small, $5 on a tall, $3 craps check. And again, we're going to stick with that all 7 set. That was only 3 rolls long, so hopefully our next one's a little bit longer than that. So we can get out of the shooter. We lost $93 on that first shooter. Dice out. Ooh, that right one almost jumped out of the table. We got a 4-3-7 on the come out. Maybe it's the dice. Who knows? I've not used these black dice for quite some time. Back to the red ones. We'll see. 5, 4, 2, 3. We're going to repeat our bets again. So we're going to go back up on that small and tall. We're going to go back up on the repeater bet. That was a profit of $2. So let's put. Oh, we're going to keep it at that, I think. So 18 people playing on Crapsee right now. It's the dice, he says, watch live craps. So dice on. Can't be me, it has to be the dice. So here we go. And the dice they cross on us. We got a 6-5 in Moyo. So that's going to be a pass line winner, a natural. So that'll be our second natural in a row on the come out. This is shooter number 2. We're still looking for a point. So we got 6-5, and that's going to be a little bit of a nice win for us on that. So we are going to go back up again. This time we'll go $5 on the any craps, and let's pick up top the 7s for $1 a piece. So we're using some of that profit to get that up on that board. Still with that $15 pass line bet. That was an implosion on that left die, and that was a double pitch on the right die. All bets set. Here we go. That's all. And a 3-4-7. Wow. Okay. We'll get a plan established here pretty soon, but we are making money off of this because of the way that we're pressing up some of these bets here on the come out game. So we were at $14 profit prior to that roll. Now we're at $27 profit. So we're going to repeat our bets. And let's put another $2 on the Andy Craps. Again, we're going to hop those 7s. We'll put another $1 on each of those 7s. So we're just slowly increasing those numbers. We again went up on that small and on the tall. And we'll call this all best set here. Dice out, that's 3 naturals in a row, and it's come out. Looking for a point. And we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark the point of 6, and we'll begin shooter number 2 progress here, hopefully. So 5-1, 6 is the point. And that was a double, that was a primary on top on that left side. That was an implosion on the right side. So 1 dice off axis, which is a good thing for this all 7 set here. Again, we're going to go 96 across bet level. $15 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, 18 on the 8. And we're going to call it all bets set. Dice out. So that took a little bit. My computer beeped at me. I was kind of trying to look to see what that was, but we got the 5-4 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. So that'll be hit number 1 for us. And what we're going to do here is we're going to make that 5 and the 9 look like $25 each. And hopefully we'll start seeing some repeat dice results here. So again, 5, 4, 2, 3 is that dice set. And let's call this all bets set here. Dice out. Good morning, Craig, checking in. Dice were super tight when they landed. Both rolled to the right, came back towards the center. 5, 2, 7. Ouch. So we are having way too many sevens. I'm going to bring out the red dice, see what happens here. And if we keep on getting similar results with the red dice, we're going to probably go back to that 2V dice set because we are staying primary too many times on these rolls here. So 5, 4, 2, 3. We lost $88 on that one, so we're down to $12.30 on our bankroll. So we're down almost $200 for the day just off the first two shooters here. Again, we're going to go $5 small, $5 tall. We're going to go $3 any craps, $15 pass line bet. And let's see if we can settle in here. We'll go all bet set. Dice out 5, 4, 2, 3, all 7 set. And we got a 3, 5, 8. That is the great 8. You know, those white dice and the black dice, I don't know if this is actual or not, but they almost feel like they're like just a touch heavier than what the other dice are. And these are all made by the same company. We ordered them all through the Craps Nation. So I don't know if that's just in my mind or if they actually are a different weight. But we're going to go 96 across again one more time. $15 on the 4, 5, 9 and 10, 18 on that 6. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. Veered off to the right a little bit. We got a 5, 6 mid-mo yo. And that is Cheeto coming to us from above. That is no help for us. Tonight is my last night of work, and then I have an extended weekend off because of Memorial Weekend coming up this next Monday. And I have not decided if I'm going to be doing a live stream on Memorial Day or not. I think it's going to be kind of a last-minute decision if I do. Probably, but I'm not exactly entirely sure. So that last one was a primary on top and an explosion of the dice on the right side. All bets set. Dice out. So here we go. And we had a 639 center field 9. So that's going to be hit number 1. And let's see if we get out of this shooter here. We're going to make that 5 and 9 look like $25 again. And again, we're going to stick with the 5, 4, 2, 3. That was an implosion on the left die. And that was a single pitch away in the right die. Good morning, Ryan, checking in. And all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 2, 6, 8. That is the great 8. I'm sorry, that's the Duracell 8. And he says go out, support free live content, and give that thumbs up. So that was our point. We're going to be coming out looking for a new point now. And that's $33 brought back to the rack. So that's not going to be enough to pressure our bets up. So we're going to have to take another hit once we get our point established here. So 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. And Duracell comes in just as his number was announced. We got Randy Hill checking in. Good morning, Randy. And let's call this all bets set. Dice out. Looking for a point here. Shooter number 3 for the day. Nice. They did split apart on us. We got a 617 on a come out, so that is a pass lane winner natural. And that was a drift. No, that was a double implosion of the dice. So that was one of the weird ways that a 7 can show up. Again, we're going to go back up on the small. We're going to go back up on the tall for $5 a piece. We'll pick up the any craps for $3. And we're sticking with that $15 pass line bet. $38 brought back to the rack so far. And good morning, Brian, checking in. So let's go all bets set here. Days out. So Ryan is on a cruise right now. I hope you have fun, my friend. Days out. And another 617. Wow, okay. So let's change that landing zone around a little bit here and see what happens. Again, pass lane winner on the natural on a come out. Again, we're going to go $5 small, $5 tall. And we're going to go $3 on that craps check with a $15 pass line bet. And we'll go to 5, 4, 2, 3. Good morning, Waylon, checking in. And dice out. So 4 come out 7s already out of 15 rolls. So we've had 6 7s so far. That's pretty terrible. Dice out. And we got another 7. Wow, 5, 2, 7. Maybe we should switch over to that dark side today. Yeah, let's get a point established. Oh my God. So again, another pass line winner, natural. We're just making profit off of that already. I think $42 up so far on the shooter. One more time, we'll go up on the tall and small, $3 craps check. So we're making $3 at a crack here every time that we hit that 7 on the come out. 5, 4, 2, 3. Change that landing zone one more time here and dice out. Bring it to the right this time. Last time we went to the left. And we got a 639 center field 9. So let's mark the point of 9. And we'll see if that landing zone there is decent again. We'll try to hit in the same area, which is right up along the mixing bowl, just as the mixing bowl goes straight on the back wall. So we're going to take the $25 off the 9. We're going to make the 8 look like 18. And we're going to call that all bets set. Dice out. We need an extra hit to get to our break-even point. And dice out. Dice land, they split apart, and another damn 7. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, let's do this one. So let's switch back to the 2V dice set because we're getting way too many primary numbers here hitting. So we're going to go 2, 1, 2, 4. And we are going to turn this off right here. So that way that's not visible. We'll click over here so that way we can do the KPI. Good morning, Joseph, checking in. And again, we'll go $15 pass line bet. And this is going to be shooter number 4. So we had 3 consecutive shooters that we lost money on. So we're not going to do any tall or small right now. We're not going to do any Crapsee, just a $15 pass line bet. And all bets set. Let's see if we can turn things around here a little bit. Dice out. Nice cross. Wow. Today is dark side day, I think. 257 on the come out. Oh my God. I really honestly don't even know what to do. That's a left side primary on top. And that's going to be a double pitch on the dice. So double pitch on the dice. Let's stick with that $15 pass line bet. And we'll call it all bet set. Wow. Okay. I can't, none of us can get a strategy together. Good morning, Jeff, checking in. Hop the 7s, that would be awesome. Made goal, made in 3 shooters off. $400 red made, that's awesome. 2-1, 2-3. This is a complete turnaround from what it was the last 2 days in a row here. They landed together and they split, and guess what we got again, guys? 6-1-7. Trust me, I do not have a magnet at that side of the table throwing the 7s. Wow. So that is on flipping real. So out of 20 rolls, we've thrown half of them. 50% of them are 7s. So that means that there should be like a mega roll coming up if you want to keep up with the statistics. Now we got FG checking in here. Forget the DC, just lay the number he goes. Oh my God. Okay. 2-4-2-1 we'll switch over to. Craig had asked a question yesterday that if we're getting numbers that we're not wanting, what do we do? Do I switch dice sets? Do I switch landing zones? And I said yes, yes, and yes to his question. And that's the point that we're at right now, is we're just switching things around one thing at a time to see what is going to make the difference. So we're going to go to that cousin 2 set here. 2-4-2-1 and dice out. And I'll give you guys a guess what this one is. 3-4-7. Wow. This is just, I don't know what the hell it is today. Unreal. So that is 7 7s out of the last 8 rolls. Good morning, SJ checking in. We're up $45 on this shooter, and we still have not made a point yet. So again, 2-4-2-1. Cousin 2 set with the 2V, upside down 2V. That was a pass line winner natural. And dice out. You guys can nickname me the sauce if you want, Alfredo. Oh, look at that, guys. We got a 639 center field 9, so let's mark the point of 9. So it's like we're throwing either 9s or 7s today. So we've thrown, we put this in Crapsee really quick here. So far today we've thrown 2 6s, 2 8s, 4 9s, 2 11s, 1 12, and then the rest were that big bad red. I would say that 7s are trending, Randy, yes. So, I'm going to play conservatively right now. We're just going to go $18 on that 6 and 8. See if we can keep the numbers on the inside here. We're going to go 2-4-2-1. And that last one was a explosion of the left eye and a explosion of the right dice. So those are both dice off axis, double explosion. All bet set. And on that all 7 set, that's where that 7 was showing up with that double explosion. So here we go. And we got a 2, 4, 6. That is a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So we've thrown that a couple times today as well. So that is a nice hit for us. We're going to pressure the 6 and 8 up to $30 each. So we're going to drop in $3 to get to that. And we'll see if we can pick up another 6 or 8 right away. Again, 2, 4, 2, 1, which is the cousin 1 set. And all bet set. And we had a 639 center field 9, so that is the point. We'll be coming out looking for a new point here. And that is going to be enough for me to get out of the shooter here. So we're going to come down on our 6 and 8 once we get a new point established here. At least we're going to come down to 18 on each of them, and we'll pick up a field as well as possibly even a 5. If not, we'll hop the 5s. 2, 4, 2, 1. $15 pass line bet here, and all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 2, 6, 8, the Duracell 8. Go out, support free live content. Thumbs up, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Every little bit of help is greatly appreciated. We got 20 likes so far, 30 people watching, and we got 24 people on Crapsee. So I am in a dilemma here right now. We've been hitting 6s, 8s, and 9s. At the current moment, we have $81 brought back to the rack. We have 75 on the table. We're going to bring our bets down. I'm going to go $18 on that 6. We'll go 15 on the 5, and then we'll go $15 on the field. And then we're going to use the field to spread across here. And that's $81 brought back. 63 on the table currently. That was a primary on top on the left side, and that was a single pitch towards us on that right side. So we'll go all bets set here. Yes, we have had a history of watching each other. A lot of times I listen to Jeff's show when I wake up, or if he has a night show, a lot of times I listen to him while I'm at work. But I can't go to my phone because it's hiding on the side, so I can't really get to it at all. We are 1, 2, 3, the ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that is a field winner for us. So that's gonna be enough to pick up that 9 for $15 a piece here, or $15. Again, we're going 2, 4, 2, 1 for a dice set. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. Ooh, super long on that. We got lucky. Another ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Again, that's going to pay out on that field for us one more time. So now let's do this. Let's bring that field down, and we're going to pick up the 4 and 10 for 15 apiece right away. Now we're all the way across, and we'll start trend betting. 111 brought back to the rack, 93 on the table. 2, 4, 2, 1. And that last one was implosion on the left, primary on the top on the right. And all bets set. So mechanically, that last one was not great because the landing zone was way off. And we got a 4-2-6, another Kevin de Carpenter 2x4. So 6s and 8s are hot on this shooter, on this round. So we're going to make that 6 look like $30. And that's 132 brought back to the rack, 105 on the table. That was a single pitch away in that left eye, primary on top on the right eye. 2-4, 2-1. Cousin 2 set is what we're sticking with. And we'll go all bets set here. Days out. And we got a hard 8 square pair. So that is our point. So we're going to be coming out looking for a new point. Again, we're going to stick with that $15 pass line bet. 2-4, 2-1. So the last one was a single pitch away with an implosion of the dice. And that's something Joseph's saying his strategies are from watching all the strategic methods on YouTube. Sometimes you can't decide on which one to run at a real table. And that's a big dilemma for a lot of people. And I think the more practice and the more experience you get at playing in the casino, the easier it is to hopefully be able to identify these methods of play. And a lot of it is going to be based off your bankroll, of course. We'll go $15 pass line bet here, all bet set. And sometimes there's not a damn thing you can do to make money. Other days you can't do anything wrong and you make tons of money. So that's why they call it craps. Days out. With shorter in the landing zone, we have a 6-2-8, the Duracell 8. So let's mark the point of 8 once again. So we're back on that 8. And this time I think we're going to put $15 pass line odds out since we've been hitting at 8 consistently. 5 out of the 30 rolls have been an 8. So 1/6 of the rolls. 147 brought back to the rack, 120 on the table. Again, we're going 2-4, 2-1. The only suggestion I can make for you, Joseph, is whatever strategy you choose, try to get out of the shooter within 2 to 3 hits of the dice. And that's usually relatively decent strategy. And then from there, you can do whatever you need to do, whether it's collecting, half pressing, full pressing, trend betting, whatever method you choose to use. And we'll dice out. Dice split apart, we'll regrip them. And we got a 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay bushel. So that'll be a nice little hit. We're going to make that 10 look like a quarter, and we'll move that over to a buy bet. So yeah, whatever, 2 to 3 hits, whether it be the dark side or whether it be the light side. You know, a lot of people are afraid to play dark side of the table or hybrid even. It's your money. You do with it what you want to do with it. Do not let others at the table influence the way that you bet. And my famous line is, if I'm playing a DP or DC, which doesn't happen often, but when I play, say, the Horseman, I'll put a DC out, and a lot of times the dealer will say, you know, shoot her on the don't or whatever. I'll usually put them up for $1 with me then after they do that, and then I'll announce it as the dealers on the don't as well. And then they usually get a chuckle, and then they stop doing that to me. So, so all bets set here, and they sucked. And we got a 156, the KitchenAid mixer. So 156. So that was a good switch to go over to this cousin 2 set so far. I was not happy with the action of that dice off the back wall. They both stayed up close to the back wall, but they both veered off to the left. So everybody says that they like that play. Dealers on the don't. Yeah, I've done that several times already at multiple different casinos. It's kind of funny. We're going to go to $42 on that 6. And it's funny because they shut up pretty fast after that, usually after a little bit of a chuckle. So 2-4-2-1. And dice out. A little bit long on the landing zone there. We got a ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 2-1-3 craps. And that's a repeater win on that one. So we're pretty consistent on these numbers right now. We've only hit the 3, 6, 8, 9, or 10 so far on this shooter here. That's a primary on top. On that left side, that was a single pitch away on the right side. So single pitch of the dice ultimately. Safe result. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. Ooh, a little bit of a wild roll off. That left eye hit the back wall and just took off on us. 4-3-7. Ouch. So I got a little bit of longevity into the roll. I'm not going to really analyze that one too much because of the way it came off the back wall there, but we did make a profit off of this shooter of $67. So we got a little bit back from those first 3 shooters. We got enough time for at least 1 or 2 more shooters here, so let's keep on going, and hopefully we can get some more money back. Yesterday we had a really nice roll. We made a nice profit at the end of the session. So hopefully that will be the same here as well. We're going to continue on with that cousin 2 set, the 2-4-2-1. This time I'm not going to do a pass line. We're just going to play it out as no line bet. And I'll go 96 across once a point is established here. So we're pretending somebody else is shooting. We'll go all bet set. Dice out. And we had a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. Both dice hit the back wall and they split off. So they were tight together when they came down. They must have hit a bump on the back wall. So let's mark the point of 8. Again, we're going to go 96 across. So that's going to be $15 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, 18 on the 6 and 8. That was a single pitch away on the left side, and that was a implosion on the right side, which is a safe result with that cousin 2 set. And let's call this all bets set here. Dice out. Short in that landing zone there, but we got a 4-5 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. So that is going to be hit number 1 for the shooter. Again, that is a single pitch away on that left eye, double pitch on the right eye, so ultimately a single pitch of the dice. We'll again 2421, and since we hit that 9, we'll make that 9 and 5 look like $25 each. So we're bringing $1 back to the rack. We'll put the rest of it back on the table there, and all bets set. They sucked. Ooh, that came off that back wall really hard, guys, and as a result is a 617. Damn it. I thought we actually turned the corner here a little bit to get some longevity out of this. After shooter number 3 and 4, 3 was all those 7s though. Trying to think what I should do here. I am going to do this one. So I'm going to play it as if I was not the shooter again here. We'll go again 2421. And I'm going to play a horseman strategy. And when I play horseman at the casino, I usually don't play a don't pass. I'll do a DC bet. So let's wait till a point gets established here, and then I'll put a DC. I'll followed up with 3 come bets. And we're going to go a little bit larger with the DC and come bets, so that way on our first roll after our DC is placed, we can actually do some place bets here. All bets set. They sucked. We got a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So let's mark the point of 8. Again, I do not like the way the dice are coming off that back wall today. I really don't. It's not my normal pattern, if you will. They're coming off very erratic. Sometimes high energy, sometimes not. Sometimes they're catching a corner. So definitely looking at a lot of randomness today. But we are going to go with $75 DC bet here. Again, we're going to stick with that 2421 dice set and all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 2-2 hard 4. And that is the Ian Double Deuce, or 2-2. Let's go on a cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. So that DC is going to travel over to the 4, which is actually a good thing because we've only hit that one time today so far. So that's a good sign, hopefully. We're going to go $75 on a come bet, and we are going to go 66 inside for our place bets. So $15 on the 5-9, 18 on that 6 and 8. Again, 2421. Now the primary on top on both sides. And let's call that all bets set. Dice up. Good morning, Mark. Checking in. Dice up. And we got a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that sucks because we lose that come bet now. So that's $75 in the hole there. So keeping that in mind, we're going to be a little bit behind. So we're going to have to take that 66 inside down now. And again, we're going to go up another $75 on the come bet. And hopefully maybe get an 11 so we can get that one back. That would be kind of nice. 2421. And that last one was a primary on top on the left side. And a single pitch away on the right side. Single pitch of the dice. And all bets set. Dice out. And we have a 3-5-8, the great 8. So that combat's going to travel to the 8. And that's our point. So we're going to be coming out looking for a new point. And since that's combat number 2, we're going to go $75 on the pass line. That'll be our third, essentially, combat, I guess. So we're going to go 2, 4, 2, 1 for our dice set. And we're looking for a new point here. Good morning, John. And all bets set. Dice out. Ooh, the left die stuck. 426, Kevin the Carpenter, 2x4. So let's mark the point of 6. And now we got to wait for some of these bets to resolve. So we're going to kind of leave it as that. We have a $75 DC bet on the 4. We got $75 on the 6. $75 on that 8. So hopefully we're going to stay on the inside numbers here. 2, 4, 2, 1. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Well, it veered off to the into the hook there, but we got a 4-4 heart 8 square pair, so that's perfect. One of those combats will pay out now. So that would bring us back to that break-even point for the shooter. And again, we're going to stay with no bets here. Yeah, hard 8s are hitting a little bit today. That's about the only hard way. Oh, we hit a hard 10 before as well. 2, 4, 2, 1. So that hard 8 is a single pitch away on that left die and an implosion on the right die, which is a safe result for that cousin 2 set on the 2V day set. So all bets set. Days out. And we got 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that sucks. That knocks off our DC bet. So our only hope now is that we get a 6, and that'll bring me back to break even for the shooter. So if we can knock the point off here, that would be perfect. 2, 4, 2, 1. And all bets set. Dice out. So hopefully John does not continue my trend today, because whatever strategy I'm doing is not working. I bounced around a little bit here, and he normally does follow suit with me. We'll go dice out. Both dice landed, and they rolled right into that corner. We got a 156, the KitchenAid mixer. So that is our point. So we actually got back to that break-even point. And that is amazing to me. So let's do it all over again since we got to break even. We'll start that horseman all over. We're going to be coming out looking for a new point. Again, 2, 4, 2, 1. We'll wait till a point gets established before we go back up on that DC. We were at 0 for the shooter. 22 people playing at Crapsee. We're at 31 people watching, 21 likes. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, please. And all bets set. Peace out. Ooh, that was high energy off the back wall. 617 on a come out pass line winner natural. We don't have any bets at all, so it's a 1-6. That's obviously a warning sign for this shot, but they did come off the back wall, a little bit of high energy there. Good morning, Dan, checking in. Again, we're going to stick with that 2, 4, 2, 1. And all bets set here. Dice out. And we got a 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So let's mark the point of 4. So that's kind of weird that this shooter has hit the 4 3 times. Prior to that, we had not hit the 4 at all. So thank you, Lazy Dog. Have a great day, my friend. So again, 2 4 2 1 is a dice set. And let's go with a $100 don't. So DC bet of $100. And we'll kick that as an all bet set, dice out. And we got a 549, the hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So 549. So let's do, oh shoot, I left that $75 pass line bet out there. That sucks. We're gonna go $100 on the come bet here. So that's gonna leave us 96 across for our place bets here. So let's go $15 and 4, 5, 9, and 10, 18 on 6 and 8. And again, we'll go 2, 4, 5, 2, 1. And all bets set. That last one was a double pitch on the left side, as well as a implosion on the right side. So 1 dice off axis, dice out. And we got a hard 8 again, square pair. So that 8, hard 8 is hitting pretty heavily. And be a payout on the 8 there. And our come will travel to the 8. So now we have 275 there against, or 175 against 200. So we're going to have to take our bets down, our place bets. And we'll go one more come bet at $100 here. And again, 2, 4, 2, 1. All bets set. Dice out. And we got a 527. So that actually did allow us to make a little bit of money. That is a 7 out, which is going to be the end of our rolls today. Exactly 50 rolls here. Let's see where we ended up with that shooter. So that shooter, we made $121, believe it or not, off that one shooter. So we made a little bit of the money back that we lost in the beginning. Let's go through our statistics here for the day. So we had a couple double-digit rolls. There was only one decent roll. That was shooter number 4. But we ended up with an SOR today of 8.3, which is just slightly above average. Terrible SRR of 3.3, with 9 come-out 7s today on flipping real. But our box numbers are low today. Instant numbers are expected. 4s and 10s are low. Come-out 7s off the charts. Horns and fields are low, but the hard ways are actually high, which is not normal for me. That big red is giving us the finger up the middle there. We have 8 for a strong number today. The 9 and the 3 are slight strong numbers. Let's switch over. We'll show you where we're at for the black belt level so far. And this is as of the end of yesterday. We had 2,324 throws on black belt. We have an SOR of 9.8. So that came up a little bit. We're getting closer to that 10.5 goal. We have an SRR of 6.48 and a BSR of 6.85. So make sure that you guys check out Casino Gaming TV in about 10 minutes here. John should be getting going on his channel for his daily paycheck. And he follows that up with this coffee run show. I do appreciate the compliments, and I appreciate everybody sticking in with me today because it was kind of a hard start to the day. But hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craftsmaster Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Hopefully everybody sees me back tomorrow. I hope that you have a great day, a safe day, and a prosperous day.